What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gerald from Bank of Gerald here with another video update. Today is Wednesday, March the 27th, 2024. Today, we are bringing yet another new opportunity, and this is something different. This is something that I do believe that everyone has an opportunity to participate in. I do believe that there is an amazing cause behind this project, and it's not based on passive income. It's not based on a whole lot of AI arbitrage or anything like that. This is an opportunity for us as people in this community, or people outside of this community, even as this continues to grow and reach people all over the world. This is an opportunity to really start to tackle a crisis that's going on all over the world, which is world hunger. And I don't talk about this often, but I do believe that causes like this need to be talked about, especially when they have all the components that we like to see in some of these platforms that we really take a lot of risk in, and most of us really don't see any benefit from. All right. We get the thrill of, being able to, jump in the casino and play the game, right? Well, this has that same type of thing from a casino standpoint, I guess you could say. But the premise behind this whole project is setting up hunger-free zones, and the first hunger-free zones in the world. So we're going to be talking about Go Bingo for Hunger, ladies and gentlemen, and it's all in the name. Go Bingo for Hunger. This is literally an opportunity that we have as people in our community to give donations to a nonprofit that is out here tackling, or a foundation that is out here tackling the world hunger crisis. Before we get started in talking about Go Bingo for Hunger, I want to remind all of you that I am not a financial advisor, all right? This is not financial advice, and I'm not your financial advisor, all right? I am just a dude on YouTube showing you guys how I'm cranking it out in many different platforms, nothing more and nothing less than that. Now, if you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. And please, sir, please, ma'am, don't get scammed by the WhatsApp, man, because if he gets you, there's nothing I can do to help you, all right? Stay diligent, stay vigilant in this space and in the comment section as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, as I said in my intro, and as I say all the time, I'm cranking it out, right? Most of the things that we talk about, just about all the things that we talk about on this channel, have some sort of incentive for sharing, right? Whether it's, you get a check match, or whether you get a commission or affiliate reward, or whatever they want to call it on their platforms. There's a lot of reasons why we bring them to the channel, because there's a lot of other people out here in the world that are looking for opportunities, not just to be able to take advantage of themselves, but to share with their communities. And when it came down to this, and when I saw this, and when my upline shared this with me, it took me a little bit of time to actually get to see the information, only because I had to allot the time to see it. But when I saw it, it really made sense, right? And this was a initiative that has already been going, and a lot of you can do the research on this foundation if you'd like. It is called the Craig Sean Williamson Foundation. And this foundation was pretty much established in Costa Rica. Well, I'll say that their main initiatives are in Costa Rica. Craig Sean Williamson, as you may know him, may not know him. There's some information on him as you go through the back of this webpage here. Craig Sean Williamson has been assisting public schools in Costa Rica since 2006. There's a video in the back office which kind of talks about his backstory and how he was looking for something to really kind of motivate him past where he was right then. And with him being a resident of Costa Rica, there was an area that he was taking his daughter to dance classes to. And of course, his daughter's half Costa Rican, and, very involved in the life down there was him and his family. So he decided to go and ask some people around, what are some of the things that, he was talking about his want for something more, right? So someone took him to a school in Costa Rica, and he saw not just kids that were excited about their school, but the reality of the situation was that was the only place they got to eat. They could only eat at school. A lot of the times when they went home to their families didn't have enough food to provide for them, and getting to school was their only opportunity to eat. But not only that, there were so many kids in the school that, he told the story, and you guys can watch this for yourself. It's in the back office, so we'll talk about that. But he tells a story about, him seeing the kids run to the steam lines where the food is supposed to be. And he was like, well, you'd think they're excited to see what's on the menu that day. What are they going to be fed that day? When I was in school, we had like scheduled lunches. Exactly what you were going to eat throughout the week. Like it was all there, sometimes a month in advance. And then you think about this kind of situation where the kids aren't going to up there to see what is for food, what is to eat. They're going to see if there is enough to eat for not just them, but for their peers and everybody around them. So, there's going to be a lot of people that understand, especially all over the world. Sometimes as a person that lives in the United States and has been afforded some opportunities, sometimes you lose sight of what's really going on all over the world. And it takes things like this and people like Craig Sean Williamson that have decided to not only live their lives in other countries, but to really get into the soil and look around and see what the issues are. And as a person that can provide some help and has built some companies, and his accolades go on and on. He even attended the University of Maryland. I didn't even know that. I just read that right here. And as a Maryland resident, I think that's pretty cool. So a lot of this information is here. So we're seeing what the problem is. We want to tackle world hunger, and his goal is to create not only the first hunger-free zone in Costa Rica, in that city of Liberia, where he is doing a lot of work in, but to set up a blueprint and a white paper for being able to duplicate this system all over the world and create hunger-free zones all over the world. And I think that's a very, very powerful thing. So that is a little bit of backstory about the Craig Sean Williamson Foundation. You'll start to see that a lot more as we continue to talk about Bingo for Hunger, because Bingo for Hunger, as you can see on here, is one of the initiatives that they have. Hold on, let me see if I can get to the home page will share it if you go scroll down. So, of course, a hunger hero. You're going to hear this a lot. Making a donation of your choice, and I think the minimum donation that they're asking is like $30 or something like that. Now, this is something that you can pay with not only your credit card, but you can also use cryptocurrency as well. When I went through my enrollment process, they gave me the option to be able to use cryptocurrency, which is pretty cool. So becoming a hunger hero is making a donation of your choice and becoming a hunger hero in the fight against childhood hunger. And like I said, this is dialed down to kids. We really want to be able to, help feed the next generation of this world, right? Bingo for Hunger is the initiative that we're talking about. And Bingo for Hunger, of course, it's in the name. You get to play bingo. You get some points for your donations that you get to use to pay bingo and different, casino games. And you actually get to win different, you get to win prizes and different things of that nature. So, of course, this is all in good faith and goodwill and donating. But this Bingo for Hunger has some deeper things to it. They want this thing to be able to be duplicatable all over the world. They want to be able to, of course, get donations from all over the world. So they established a affiliate compensation plan for those of us that are able to share this opportunity, get out there and share the bingo game, but also the donation ability, and we will get compensated for that. Those of you that are out there that are sharing this amazing opportunity with others, you will get compensated for that. So not only will you feel good about what you're sharing, but it'll also reflect in your bank account a little bit. And I think that's a pretty cool thing as well, that they think about the people that are helping share this initiative to the world, however it gets out there. And then, of course, they have their Commit Coffee, which if you do some digging and you go in your back office and watch some videos, you'll find that it is a company that his daughter started because she was inspired by seeing him and how he was so into helping the hunger cause right there in Costa Rica where they lived. And it says, indulge in the rich, velvety taste of Costa Rican coffee, where every bag purchase feeds over 5 children. All right, so you have the opportunity to buy coffee here, but what we're talking about is the Bingo for Hunger. So let me go over to the website here, all right? So go Bingo for Hunger. This is my personal site. Of course, whoever decides to join will have their own personal site that looks just like this. And it is free to join, ladies and gentlemen. This is free to join. They will give you $25 worth of points, which is about 2,500 points that you can use to play bingo. And you can actually win with those points. It's free to join. All right. So you don't have to make a donation necessarily to join and be a part of this. Just being a free member will automatically make you a hunger hero. Of course, to keep playing, you want to make that donation. Of course, to be able to keep, your point balance, and we'll go over all that different stuff as we continue to go through this journey. But you want to make a donation, right? And I started with make a donation. I didn't want to just rely on having a free account. I wanted to make a donation. I wanted to actually go through the process and give back to a cause like this, because there's a lot of work that we do in the space, just being influencers and different things of that nature. And who knows who this can get out to. But I want to do my part as well, even if it's from the minimal level and just seeing how this grows. But it says get $25 to open your free account, be a hunger hero, click here to join, play bingo. Everyone wins, especially the children. Donate, play, and win. And this is all sponsored by the Craig Sean Williamson Foundation, operated under CSWF, a Florida F01C3. All right. For those of you folks that want some information on tax stuff. Now, the compensation plan. Okay. Now we've gotten through the donation stuff. This is all to feed the kids. All right. So let's feed some kids, right? But for those of us that want to share this opportunity with other, maybe you got some kids of your own that you want to feed, right? There is a compensation plan. And as we continue to go through this compensation plan and we see that it works, of course, we'll have a better understanding like we always do. But at first glance, I want to try to go through this. All right. So let's start on the left side with the Go BFH, which is Go Bingo for Hunger comp plan. All right. Make optional, I can't even say that word. Make optional minimal 100% tax deduction donation of $30, which equates to feeding one child for 30 days. All right. That's the first step. Okay. So you want to get in, you want to join, and then you want to make a donation of at least $30. Now, of course, you do get the free account that you can use to play bingo and all that great stuff. If you win in bingo, you do have to withdraw the money. And then if you want to make a donation, I guess you can do that as well. With that, if you choose to, it's 100% your choice. Do what you want to do with your winnings from the points that you get from your donations playing bingo. Now, the second step is enroll one active hunger hero on the left and one on the right, both being active or have donated in the last 90 days. All right. Number 3, enroll. So this equates to this side. All right. So number 1 and number 1, enroll as a free hunger hero. And I just realized that just now, real time. All right. So forgive me. All right. So if you enroll one on left, enroll one on the right, you become a super hunger hero. All right. This unlocks your access to the global dual team overrides of hunger heroes. So as you can see, there's not just a affiliate portion that pays upfront and right away. There's a part that allows you to get team overrides and stuff like that. All right. So number 3, ball. Enroll a total of 5 active super hunger heroes, and you'll receive a 10% check match on all personally enrolled hunger heroes and super hunger heroes. All right. This is an extra bonus, the super hunger hero 10% check match. And we love a check match here at BOJ. All right. When we see check match in a platform or an opportunity or anything like that, we're like, oh yeah, we like that stuff. Right. So this gives an example. All right. This is an example of commissions and bonuses. First donation example. So a 20% commission of all first-time donations goes directly to the enrolling hunger hero. All right. So if you enroll somebody, their first donation, 20% of that goes directly to the person that enrolled them. So for an example, for me, I made a $100 donation. $20 commission is going to be triggered to the person that enrolled me. All right. 20% of all second donations are paid as follows. So 50% goes to the second level affiliate plan. For an example, $20 means $10 is paid out. So level 1 is going to get that $750. Level 2 is going to get that $250, which is 25%. All right. Now, when we get into the global super hunger hero dual team override plan, now that's a mouthful. Global super hunger hero dual team override plan. All right. Here's how that goes. 20% of all second donations are paid as follows. 50% is paid to dual team pay plan. For an example, $20 means $10 is paid out to the respective team and leg, and you will only be paid on the 30% weak side volume. All right. So dual team pay, an example for that is if you have $1,500 in your dual team left leg volume and $1,000 in your dual team right leg volume, it's going to pay $300 a week. All right. So that's pretty cool. 300 extra bucks weekly. And we're not talking about a whole lot of volume here, ladies and gentlemen. We've seen way more volume in this in platforms that we know are going to go away at some point. This is something that is actually connected to a real 501c3. It is connected to a real cause of feeding the kids. And there's plenty of proof. I've seen enough for me. Now, if you got to do some extra digging, you go ahead and do extra digging. The resources will be there for you. I'm sure you can do a Google search like I did on I don't want to mess up his name. I just said it like 4 times. But anyway, Mr. Williamson. All right. So starting from the top, be a hunger hero. All right. Make it optional. It's optional. You don't have to do this. Of course, you get a free account in which you can play free bingo. All right. You can go and decide to do that. And we'll show you how to get to the bingo side if you continue on with this video. You don't want to miss that. Right. 100% tax deduction donation of $30. And that's going to feed one child for 30 days. Okay. You can be a super hunger hero, an SHH, by doing this. If you unlock, which will unlock your access to the global dual team override. So just 1 and 1 gets you a little bit extra in your ability to earn. All right. 1 on the left, 1 on the right, both being active in the last 90 days. You'll be a super hunger hero. All right. Extra bonus, super hunger hero, 10% check match. Okay. Enroll a total of 5 who will receive active super hunger heroes. So if you get 5 active super hunger heroes, so that's 5 people that have gone and got at least 2 people. All right. Active $30 donation. This is all, all we're doing is saying, hey, let's feed some kids, right? Let's take $30, whether you want to take it in crypto, whether you want to take it from your debit or credit card, and you can feed a kid for 30 days. Let's try to do that, right? When you do that, then you will be at that check matching place where you're able to take advantage of that. All right. First donation is a 20% commission. All right. So anybody that comes in, you're making, if they send a $100 donation, you're getting 20%. That's a $20 commission. Now, every donation after that they make, 20% of all second donations are paid as follows: 50% to the second level affiliate plan. Example, $20 means $10 is paid out. Level 1 gets $750. Level 2 gets $250. All right. And then, of course, the Global Super Hunger Hero Dual Team Override Plan. It says you will only be paid on the 20% of all second donations. Oh, I'm sorry. You will only be paid on the 30% weak side volume. 20% of all second donations are paid as follows: 50% paid to dual team pay plan. $20 means $10. Of course, we've said that, and it's paid out on that respective team and leg. If you got 1,500 on the left, 1,000 on the right, is going to pay you out for $300 weekly. All right. So that's pretty cool that they've had that established. This is seemingly like a revolving volume, of course, but we'll find that out as we continue to, check this opportunity out. Of course, we understand the main premise is to talk about feeding the kids. All right. But they have an About Us. This is where I saw the video where he shared his story. If you go to About Us and you click on Our Story and you watch this video on the Craig Sean Williamson Foundation, you'll get some more information down here on him as well. But this is the video that I watched, and it really kind of dials in and talks about the coffee product that they're offering. But what we're talking about is going bingo for hunger. All right. So with that being said, if you wanted to join this opportunity, it's a very, very simple thing to join. If you click on join now, which you're going to walk through here, it is a free enrollment, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, if you're joining my team, you'll see my name at the top, and whoever's team you're joining, if you're getting this video from somebody else, make sure you get their link. All right. Their links are going to be available as soon as they are placed in your back office, which shouldn't take time for your leader to do. If it's me, I'll make sure I'm on top of that. To complete enrollment, it says, welcome to our global effort to wipe out hunger. By becoming a free hunger hero and making an optional donation, you can help us do just that. as little as $30 feeds one child for 30 days. You go to complete enrollment. All you'd have to do is enter this information. Now, some of you may be a little bit iffy about putting in your social security number and all that great stuff. Well, you're going to need them to have that for you to be able to claim this as a donation or write-off or something like that. So this is all things that, all of these things that they're asking, all the information that they're asking for was good enough information for me to feel comfortable to put in first name, last name, email address, personal tax ID or business tax ID, whichever one you want to use. You have the option to do so, and you can have a mailing, your mailing address, terms and conditions, all that great stuff. And of course, when you get to the end, it's not going to be any cost. All right. It is not until you get into the back office that you will have to do that donation stuff. All right. So when you go to the back office, let's check that out. All right. So here's the back office. Okay. When you've made your account on Go Bingo for Hunger, this is the back office you have. Now, remember that when you signed up, you made a, sorry, I'm kind of running around here, but you did make a username. So make sure you remember what that username is, okay? It's going to be very important that you have that, because when it's time to sign in to your Go Bingo for Hunger part, it's going to ask you for your username and your password, all right? Where the Go Bingo for Hunger, I believe the login is actually the email that you used to log in, okay? It has everything you need back here, ladies and gentlemen, from the donations order history. So as you can see, if I go to my order history, my free enrollment is here. And then I did go ahead and get the Hunger Hero Silver package, which was $100. Now, for those of you that want to go ahead and get your donation, you will have to wait for me to place you to be able to see this back here, all right? It's going to say, hey, your person is, your sponsor needs to place you. Once I manually place you, we'll be able to get you in here and you'll be able to donate now. All right. So you click on that donate now. It's going to take you to another link here where you have a few options. All right. You can get the Hunger Hero Gold, which is $30. All right. That $30 optional donation. You can get the Hunger Hero Platinum, which is their $500 donation. And you can get the Hunger Hero Silver, which is their $100 donation. All right. So let's say if you want to get the platinum, let's go ahead and click to view it. All right. Let's see what it looks like. So when you get here, it'll show you, hey, this is the platinum. You can add it to cart. I already had 100 in here, and I think that might be a duo, an extra thing. But if I wanted to check this both out, right, I go to checkout. We click on checkout. And I want to do this because I want to show you guys the options that it has. Of course, this is a little bit different. This gives my information. So let me go back here. But you'd enter your information, and then you go ahead and get signed up. The next portion would be where they ask you how you want to pay. You can put in your debit card. You can put in your what's it called? Your cryptocurrency, and you can move in that way. All right. So with that being said, I just wanted to share this with you guys. The earnings back here, history, of course, no earnings yet, no team yet, no Hunger Heroes yet. We do have a holding tank. So when people come in, they'll be put in the holding tank and we'll go ahead and disperse as we see fit on the left and the right. We've gone over the compensation plan, but quite honestly, it's very easy to get involved with this opportunity if this is something that you want to do. It has binary as well. Your website links will be under website, so you can go to my website, and you have many different options here. You have the main site with your name first, or you have the main site with your name last. As you can see, you could put Bank of Gerald or whatever your name would be first, or it after the slash at the end. You can have the distributor enrollment, which is you can have them jump right to the enrollment page. All right. I kind of rather people see the homepage, get the information that they want to get, and then make their own decision. Of course, if you want people to just jump into the distributed enrollment, you can send that link straight up as well. And then, of course, the Go Bingo for Hunger shop link, which is here as well. So they've got everything you need. Even when you go to your back office and look at your team and binary stuff, I do believe that the things that they have set up for their binary dashboard is pretty comprehensive. They let you know, how many accounts you have, lifetime personal distributors, non-deleted and deleted, all this different great information and stuff that we'll be able to see. Distributor versus customer volume, distributors versus distributor for a period selected, so you can kind of narrow in what you're looking for. Starting binary volume, new binary volume, all this great stuff is going to be back here, and it's linked in the it's what's what I'm trying to say. You can look at it based on the period, the time period that you'd like to see. All right. So all of this stuff is pretty cool. You can even change the theme if you like. If you want a dark theme, you can give it a dark theme. Let's see. They got, I guess, Real Rise. I don't know what that is. Oh, I guess it's red. All right. So anyway, pretty cool stuff they got going on for Bingo for Hunger. I can't say that I've seen anything quite like this opportunity where it's linked to a real opportunity, a chance to feed the kids. And it gives us an opportunity as people that are sharing this opportunity to not only earn, but to have a little fun. So let me go ahead and show you the bingo side. That's one thing that I did not share. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about the bingo side. So when you click here to donate, play, and win, it's going to take you to this portion where you can sign in here and you can go ahead and play bingo. All right, so you click on play bingo. Bingo for Hunger, play bingo. Everyone wins, especially the children. All right. When you got classic bingo, you got skill bingo that you can play here. Single player skill-based dice game. You can get all that stuff here, but I'm going to click on classic bingo. It's going to bring up a whole nother link here, which I'm going to stop the share on this, and I'm going to pull up this because it's a whole nother pop-up that comes up. And as you can see, it'll tell you when the next game is. All right. It should tell you how many points how many total points you have. So like I said, I put in $100, which gave me 10,000 points. I have 2,500 points from when I created my free account, right? And it'll show how many tickets I purchased, how to buy into the next game. So if I wanted to buy into the next game, I could pay for tickets, right? How many tickets would 10 tickets be? That costs 10 points, looks like. All right. Each ticket is 1 point. And we've got mad points, ladies and gentlemen. So we could buy 10 tickets. Go ahead and buy that. As you can see, that's reflected up here in the top. I have 10 tickets. I can choose a bingo game right now if I wanted to, I guess. Oh, no, I'd have to wait until this ticket goes out. But they have other games too. They have blackjack here. So you can decide if you want to play some blackjack up here in the corner while you wait for the bingo game to load. How do I can I make this bigger? I wonder if there's a way to make that bigger. I know I can make the screen bigger. That might just help for the short term. All right, but I can decide I want to wager, put 5 in, get the deal. Got some cool music that is playing back here. So I can decide whether I want to hit at 13. I'm going to hit at 15. I'm going to hit. So I got 21 and I won. Right? Pretty cool. I won on my first game. So I'm not sure how that's reflected. They have I can press new game. Is that reflected up in here? I'm not sure. Clear bet. Right now, the max I can play is 5. So I can get a new deal. Let's see, 18. I can choose to double it. I'm at 20 and I won again. So that's pretty cool. I've got some good luck going on for my first couple tries here at this game. But anyway, that's kind of what that can do. As far as getting the money from that, my balance should reflect here. So if I exit out of that game and let's just say I stop the share. Oh no, I'm gonna just exit out of this part right here. See if I can do that. And I apologize if this is a lengthy video, but I'm just giving some extra stuff at the end. You guys can always click off or click on, however, whatever you choose to do. Here you go. Settings here. They have different color settings, sound, help desk, recent winners, all that great stuff. What is this? Pre-purchase bingo games you can play. My balance is what I want to see reflected different, because I did just win a couple games, you know what I'm saying? So I want to stop the share on this and I'm going to go to my actual, I'm going to refresh this and see if my points are reflected. Okay, here we go. So now that I've refreshed it, and I brought the icon back up, should see my points are different. So now, because I've earned some, I've won a couple games, I've got that bonus here. I've got that extra little bit here. Now, as far as turning some of these into cash or winning, I think that winnings are going to come from, I don't know, maybe playing the bingo game or whatever the case may be. We're going to learn exactly how they come from winning in these games, how we can kind of cash out from these point bonuses. We'll learn that as we go. I don't even know if that's a capability right now. We may just be able to use those to be able to earn and play in the bingo game. Like I said, a lot of stuff we're going to learn on the active side of things as we go. As we play these games, we'll learn how to play the games. But we're going to keep the main thing the main thing. This is about donations. This is about giving to a cause that I think is important. And I know this is a lengthy video to kind of talk about it, but this is something that we're going to be talking about over our journey. So if this is something that intrigues you, if you want more information, of course, my contact information is in the description below. You can hit me up on Telegram, email, however you want to do it. My upline knows the person that is very, very tied into this foundation and actually helped establish the compensation plan in this company and is on the board. And they've been doing Zoom meetings for people almost every day. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Go Bingo for Hunger. This is the Craig Sean Williamson Foundation's baby, along with Commit Coffee, which if you guys go into the back office and see the backstory on that, I think you'll be inspired by that as well. But that's not the main thing here. We're talking about Go Bingo for Hunger. So those of you that are interested in that, don't miss out on this opportunity. It is going to be something that we're talking about going forward. Put your 2FA on all the platforms that will allow you and all your wallets, all right? Because crypto is indeed the wild, wild west. And if you ain't strapped, you're bound to get hacked. Ask me how I know. It's not very fun at all. If you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. And please, sir, please, ma'am, don't get scammed by the WhatsApp man, because if he gets you, nothing I can do to help you, all right? Stay diligent, stay vigilant in this space and in the comment section as well. And I will see y'all on the next one. Peace out.